Today we are going to see that consolidation groups. Okay, so my client group, quick action, show more. This is the consolidation groups. Now click the add row plus icon. Create a consolidation group, like for example, um, some group. Okay, so same as I'll put it in the description also. Legislative data group US legislative data group description. Now click save. After save the consultation group, you have to re-verify. So more consultation groups. Search the name. Select the legislative data group. Like yes, search. So our consultation groups is showing here. Okay. Next, payroll definition. Okay. Payroll definition. We have to create like periodic types. So my client group, quick action. So quick action and show more. Come to payroll section, like payroll definitions. Okay, so in that payroll definition, we have used our consultation groups. Okay, payroll definition, create, select legislative data group, US, effective date 01/01/2023. Continue. Um, so periodic type, we have to choose one by one. So first I will select that weekly payroll definitions. So weekly payroll definitions. I set the name, same name. Place it in the report name also. And consolidation groups, here we have to select our consultation groups recently we have created. So I'm selecting my consultation groups. I use consultation group. Periodic type, I'm selecting weekly. and ledger. Ledger US primary ledger. Now I will select that US. Okay, search US primary ledger. Okay, so after that first period end date. You have to select which period end date means weekly start date like that. So for example, I am select 1 7 2023. Okay, default payment method. Now I am select check. Okay, valid payment methods. What are the payment methods is valid? So here I am select RAM organized direct payment methods. I am selecting that, and another option is check. So these are all valid payment methods. So default payment method means, for example, direct deposit, one of the employee account is not yet created. That time during payroll execution, the system it checks if account exists or not. Suppose employee account is not found, that time the default payment method is set and assigned to create the check. Then click next. How long the payroll definition will require? So based on that number of years you have to mention. I mentioned 7. So the planned submission date, like you have to enter that how many days, and cutoff date, which date, pay slip availability date you have to mention, and payroll run date, and date end. So based on that you have to mention here. Now I am click next. Weekly. So based on our previous screen, we mentioned the 7 years. So based on that, the weekly payroll definition is generated up to 7 years. Okay, and next, yeah, suspense account. You have to select the default account. Click OK. And default account also you have to select and click OK. Now click next. Okay, before submit you have to re-verify that all the changes. After that, top right side, go ahead to submit the payroll definitions. Okay, now weekly payroll definition is created. Okay, so re-verify our creations. Search US legislative data group on 123. Search. See, our weekly payroll definition is available. So now I am going to create another payroll definitions. Same US legislative data group and effective date as 01/01 2023. Continue. semi-monthly payroll definition, reporting name also same, consolidation groups I created already, so I choose that my consolidation group name, and period type. Okay, so semi-monthly I am selecting the payroll definition, ledger US primary ledger, select US primary ledger. If you want to allow the negative payments, then you have to select the checkbox, otherwise no need to select the checkbox here. Now I am selecting the allow negative payments also. So first period date, like semi-monthly, so 15th 01/15/2023. Okay, after that, um, payment method, same as default payment method check selected. Then valid payment methods we have to select, check. Okay, so these are the valid payment methods. After that, click next. Same 7 years I have to mention. Click next. Click next. So semi-monthly wise row is generated. Start date, for example, 1/1/2023. End date is 15th 1. So next semi-monthly start date is 16th and end date is 31st. So same like this. Okay, click next. And suspension default account. Suspense account you have to select like default. Company and line of business, cost center, product intercompany. So everything I set it default. And default accounts also. Click OK. Now click next. So before submit, just review that all changes is reflected correctly. So after that, the right side, go ahead to submit the payroll definition of semi-monthly. Once it's done, after that we will click plus icon. Now same like effective date 01/7/2023. Okay, continue. Okay, now I have to select the period type of annually. So RAM annually payroll definition, same as it is consultation groups. Our consultation group selected. Ledger US primary ledger. I'm selecting. Annually. So first 2023. Default payment methods. Check. And what are the valid payment methods? Check and or organization direct payment method. Now click next. The first period end date cannot be the same as or before the start date of this payroll. So the first period end date must exceed the start date by at least one period, week or month. Okay, so don't mention the same as start date and the period effective date. So I mention like that. 31st. I click. Okay, same as 7 years. I mentioned that. After I click next. So here you have to see that period end date to 1st January, then end date is 31st of December. After that, 1st January of 2024 start and end December 31st. So same like is 7 rows only in generator, right? 3, 6, 7, right? Because we have mentioned the 7 years only in the previous section. Okay. So this is cutoff date automatically set it, and date and payroll run date. Payroll run date means the same as end date, payroll end date, run date, and date paid, pay slip availability date, planned submission date. So everything is automatically calculated. Then next, so same suspense account. Click OK. Default account. Click OK. Then click next. Here we have to verify that all offset valid payment, payroll time periods, costing of payroll, cost account suspension, default actions. So then you have to submit, right? Then click plus icon, same as 01/01/2023. Now period type is quarterly. I will mention quarterly. Okay. So Ram, quarterly payroll definition. So same description we have to mention the report name. Consultation group we have to select our consultation group. Ledger, US primary ledger, I will select that. US primary ledger. Okay. So here allow the negative payments. Now I am selecting that quarterly, right? So first after that for first 2023. Okay. So and default payment method check, and valid payment method we have to select direct deposit. No. Our direct deposit and default organization payment method like check, right? Okay. Click next. Here also I selected 7 years. Click next. So the quarterly is generated the 7 years of so 2023 I have to see 3 quarter and April 2024. You have to see 4 records. Okay, so first one is start date is 2nd January 2023 to 4th 1st April, then 2nd April to 1st July, then 2nd July to 1st October, then 2nd October to 1st January 24. So 4 quarters is mentioned, right? So after click next, select the suspense and default accounts, click OK. Again default account, click OK, then click next. Review that everything is correct or not, or if you want to edit anything, then if not, click the right side submit. Okay, so all our payroll definition is created. If you want to create any more payroll definition, then you have to go and create. So just I will 01 2023. See what are the period annually we have created. So bi-monthly, rest of them is bi-monthly, bi-weekly, monthly calendar. So quarterly now only we have created. Then semi-annually and semi-monthly already we have created. Semi-monthly, weekly already we created, and weekly FLSA it's rest of them. Okay, so these are the payroll definitions. Okay, yeah, all our weekly, semi-monthly, annually, quarterly. So all our payroll definition is showing here. Okay.